Hi, it's Tampa Tech, and I'll show you a couple things you could do to your web browsers to make them faster and safer to use. Alright, starting with Google Chrome. We're going to talk about Google Chrome, Firefox, and Internet Explorer. Those are, I believe, the most popular ones. I'm not going to really talk about Safari. This is a Windows 7 computer, so sorry. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Google Chrome is one of the faster web browsers, according to CNET and me. And if you click on the monkey wrench on the right hand side right here, it pulls up the options and tools and all that good stuff. Alright, so if you click on tools, you clear your browsing data and all that cool stuff, report an issue. But what I want you to look at right here is go to settings. Go ahead and click on settings. Once you click on settings, then you can do quite a few things actually. You can sync your Google Chrome to your personalized browser features and all that cool stuff. You have an account and you can sign in, and then you can get themes right here. If you want to show your home page, you could click on here. This is your home button right here, and send you back to home. I set mine to google.com. You could change that to whatever you want for your home page. Alright, I click this right here, always show the bookmarks bar, which is my favorites. Searches, I click on right here. I do the Google for default for searches, because you're in Google Chrome, your address bar up here is actually a Google search, so you don't have to put .com. You could just put eBay, and it'll take you to eBay. Before you even type it, you'll start searching before you even finish spelling eBay. And I'll show you how to do that. It's right here. Enable instant for faster searching. Once you click on that, then it's gonna start searching as soon as you start spelling the word in your address bar or doing the search in your address bar. Again, the address bar is a search bar. Alright, so go down from here. My default web browser, you could change it if you want it to be your Google Chrome. You typically don't want to be Internet Explorer, because Internet Explorer is not as safe as some other web browsers. I guess hackers like to target the majority of people. The majority of people have Internet Explorer. So, not saying Internet Explorer sucks, it gets targeted more, more than any other web browser. Click on here, show advanced settings, privacy. You can set your privacy. I got all 4 of these checked. This one's enabled for malware protection. You can check that. Password and forms, I enabled for autofill. You don't have to do that, but when I do a single click on the one of my things, it'll actually autofill it in my username and password. So if you want that feature, check that. Offer to save passwords, check that if you want to offer to save passwords, or unless you have a really great memory and you know all your passwords. Alright, right here, that's where saved passwords are. Like if you forget your password, you just go here and it'll retrieve it. Offer to translate pages and stuff like that. Continue running background apps. Now if you don't check that, it's probably pretty much what I'm saying is the less add-ons you have on it's less of a load for your web browser to while it's doing its surfing or loading, whatever. So if you're the less add-ons you have, the faster the web pages are going to load. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, now let's get out of this so you know how to tweak and stuff like that in Google Chrome. All right, so let's get out of that. X out. Let's go ahead and go to Firefox. Firefox I like to use just because it's very balanced. It's not as fast as Google Chrome, but it's pretty fast. It's close. Alright, so I got all this up here. Actually, I have a lot of add-ons for my Firefox. So anywhere on top of the bar, right here on top of the web browser, you want to right click. When you right click that, you'll notice a small thing right here, and it says, you'll say menu bar, you'll say navigation toolbar, bookmarks toolbar, Yahoo toolbar, bunch of other crap. Alright, so if I unchecked the menu bar, then it gets rid of my options for tools and stuff like that, and I kind of want that. So I right click it and then check mark menu bar to get that back, and it'll say File, Edit, View, History, Bookmarks, Yahoo, Tools, all right up here. So some people like that. Alright, navigation toolbar. When you click on navigation toolbar, you notice my address bar disappears. So I kind of want that. Bookmarks, of course, when I uncheck that, it disappears my bookmarks that are up here. So these are my bookmarks bar. So that's how you get those back and forth. On the right side, I'm sorry, not on the right side, I'm thinking about something else. Google Chrome. Right here, go into the tools, and you click on tools right here. You want to go to add-ons. So if you want to do safe web browsing, what I suggest to you is, and you guys may suggest other things, and just go ahead and post a comment below if you suggest any good add-ons for Firefox. WOT, Web of Trust. Basically, this monitors your web browsing. So if if a website is bad and might have potential virus or malware or spyware, it'll come up as a red circle, and it'll prevent you from loading that. And it'll say, "Are you sure? Do you want to load this? This has a high risk." So hit the back button, back out of it, or X out. All right, and that's it. Web of Trust. So you just basically install it, and you just click on install, and then restart the web browser, and boom, you have Web of Trust. And I'll show you what that's all about. So when you do a web surf, here, see how it says a green circle right here, and it says excellent? Basically, this web page I'm on is excellent, it's safe. All right. Now, if I do a Google search right here, and I do a Google search for boots, I don't wear boots, but whatever. I'm just showing you, whatever. You'll notice the green circles. All these are safe websites. If you see a yellow circle, that means proceed with caution. If you see a red circle, that means most likely there's malware or spyware or some kind of thing that is not good for your computer. Alright, so you want to back out of that. Just basically color codes everything for you. And green means go, yellow proceed with caution, I guess, and red means stop. Very simple to follow. Now I click on tools again, and I go to options, and then click on general. This is my home page right here. As you see, that's my home page. You can set it to whatever the heck you want. Alright, this is where my files download to. Okay, just download. I got my download. You can put it in any folder, really. Desktop. You can change it to desktop. Just hit browse. Privacy. Next, let's go to privacy. So I set it to custom, and then I unchecked third-party cookies because you don't want those. Those are bad. And then I'm going to keep my cookies until every time I close Firefox, it's going to dump my cookies and clear out my cookies, which is good. And clear history when Firefox closes. So you can clear out your history every time you X out of Firefox, which is also good. And it's going to like maintain your keep up the good speed for your Firefox. Just click on security. Block reported attack sites, block reported web forgeries. You want to check those, obviously. Click on advanced, general, search for text when I start typing. I checked on that. It helps speed things up. Always check and see if Firefox is your default web browser. The reason why that's important is because if you have Internet Explorer as your default web browser, as soon as you turn on your computer, you're on the internet, whether you like it or not. And if your default web browser is Internet Explorer, you're probably going to get targeted for more viruses, more malware, spyware, and whatnot. But if you have Firefox, then you'll less likely have that. If your Firefox is your default web browser, I'm saying. So you want to make sure that your default web browser is Firefox or not really Internet Explorer. People target Internet Explorer because it covers the majority of the population, and they get more numbers, I guess, in viruses infecting computers because more people have Internet Explorer. That's my theory, I guess. Anyway, getting on with the point. So you check here. All right, check here. All right, let's X out of that. And then now let's go to the Internet Explorer. I'm going to show you things about Internet Explorer, the options. All right, right here, Internet Explorer. Here's your home page. You just hit General. Now I'm in Internet Properties right now. These are Internet options, and you're going to go to General. Okay. Click right here to change your home page. So you can put that as whatever you want. So I can put down Google, because Google loads the fastest, that Google page, because really there's nothing on it. And then delete browsing history on exit. I check on that right here. And security, I set it to medium high, because if you set it too high, then you can't enter any websites. Privacy, I set mine to medium. I should have it a little higher, I guess. Turn on, I click on turn on pop-up blocker, disable toolbars and extensions, and private browsing starts. And where is that? Content, let's go over to here. If there's anything I missed, guys, let me know. Just post a comment below if I say, hey, you missed this, you should set this setting on or turn this setting off, and tell me why. And right here I said, tell me if Internet Explorer is not my web browser. Uncheck that, okay, because I don't want that to be my default web browser. And that's under programs, by the way. And don't forget, at the end of whatever you do, right here, if you want to save it, you're gonna hit apply. So to save all your settings, just hit apply right here. You know, you don't have to do that with Google Chrome, but you do with the Internet Explorer. Click on advanced. Now, many people had a hard time, and if you keep on getting, like it says Internet Explorer has stopped working or crashed or whatever, if you keep on getting that pop-up constantly over and over and over again, what you're gonna have to do is, when you go to advanced, Internet Properties, options, whatever, and then you go to advanced tab, okay, and after you click on the advanced tab right up here, right down here, you want to reset it. What that does, it resets everything, so you won't, your settings will be the right settings, and you should not get that pop-up that says Internet Explorer stopped working, it crashed, and whatnot. Alright, I did another YouTube video on that, but it actually worked for me. I saw that in a blog that was on Microsoft.com. So that's how you reset it. But we're not going to reset it. Alright, browsing, you automatically recover from page layout errors. I set that on, that's under browsing. Where is it? There's another one right here. Here, security. It says allow active content to run files on my computer. Do not check that. Do not check that top one. Allow software to run and install even if signature is invalid. You don't want to check that either. So I got this checked. You want to make sure it's certified, like the web pages are real and they're certified. Alright, empty temporary internet files when browser is closed. I clicked on that. What that does, it dumps your cookies. Just it makes things more seamless in Internet Explorer as next time it loads. Alright, and I think that's pretty much it, guys. Please post a comment below if I missed out anything and I should add it. Just please we'll all work together and just put your positive input below. Thanks, guys, and subscribe to Tampa Tech.